Hey, what's up everybody, it's Chronofahx, your time here for the Kitsune, and welcome back to more Zelda Fridays with the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. A game that I did play a touch of as a kid, but I didn't play all the way through. I would usually borrow it from a friend, and I played like through at least the first 2 dungeons. But I never really played beyond it, so I'm excited to both relive a little bit of what I played back when I was 11, 12 years old, and actually finish this game all the way through. Especially since from the little I played, I remember it being a lot better than what I experienced with Phantom Hourglass, which is what this is a follow-up to. So I'm excited to see what the improvements are and just see if I agree with a lot of people, because this is a surprisingly very, very liked entry in the series. Like, you'd think that the silly Zelda game with the train would not be super liked, but it surprisingly is. So, excited to jump into it and see if I agree with people or not. So, Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. So we already created the file, name it MyDo, which I'm actually going to just go ahead and say this. This is probably going to be the last Zelda Friday where I actually incorporate the whole MyDo joke. I feel like it's run its course, so I think this will be the last game where I use that nickname. So, with that, let's go ahead and get into it with Adventure. This is a tale from long ago. It is the tale of the first settlers of the land. In the beginning, the people followed the spirit of the good, and all was peaceful. But that era of peace soon came to an end. The evil Demon King rose to power, destroying everything in his path. The spirits of good had no choice but to face him in battle. The war that ensued seemed to last an eternity, and much blood was shed. Finally, the spirits subdued this Demon King, though they could not destroy him. Their powers were greatly depleted. With their remaining power, they buried the Demon King's spirit in the ground. They built shackles to imprison him, and a tower that acted as a lock. These shackles cover the land to this day. With their power drained, the spirits of good returned to the heavens. Suddenly bereft of both demons and spirits, this land was entrusted to us. Well, do I know how to tell a story or what? Also, thinking of getting into the YS series looks fun from what I could stand. Also looking into Dragon Quest. Yeah, honestly, I've been trying to look into more JRPGs because, again, I didn't play a ton of them as a kid. I only really got into them as an adult, so I've been looking into playing more and more JRPGs personally, too. I call it Spirits and Demons at War. I only do the show once a year, you know. It's a blasted masterpiece. A blasterpiece! What's this? You fell asleep during my magnum opus. And we're 3 for 3 for every Toon Link game, starting with him being asleep. At least the major ones that really have this distinct Toon Link style. I know that Minish Cap technically is a Toon Link game, and I don't remember it. Does that one start off with him waking up from, like, taking a nap? I can't believe it, you know? A lot of people would love to be in your position. As my roommate, you get to see my work for free. Plus, I'm not getting any younger here. The story might be the only thing that proves I existed. Waiting to see when Digimon Time Strangers goes on sale. At bare minimum until it'll need to go on sale for 30% before I can get it. Yeah, generally when it comes to games, I like to wait until it's on sale, or if I can somehow cut the price down on it in some way, like getting gift cards or anything like that. Can't you pay attention for 1 minute and listen to an old man's final creation? Are you listening to me? Cost 60, I only got 48. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I can take a hint. Sorry for boring you. Look, here comes your mentor. Hello there, Alfonso. Why are you still here? Come now, wipe the sleep out of your eyes. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up! Today's a very important day, you know. It's your audience with the princess. What? Don't tell me you forgot. You won't amount to much if you don't pay attention. Don't you want your engineer certificate? Well, the graduation ceremony is at the castle. Princess Zelda herself is going to do the honors. I'm heading to the station now, so meet me there. Remember, the station is up the road. Don't get lost. Got it? Good. Then get a move on. See you later, Nico. Today is the day you graduate from an apprentice to official training engineer. It's quite an honor, and you mustn't be late. Use the stylus to touch where you want to go. It's as easy as that. To talk to someone or use an object, just tap whatever you're interested in. Okay, so it's basically the same as Phantom Hourglass. Okay. Okay, break the pottery, because of course it's my natural enemy. Pretty sure Spirit Tracks and only 3 other Zelda games already Only games without Ganon or Ganondorf. Yeah, let's see. Well, Phantom Hourglass is one. Spirit Tracks, Majora's Mask, Minish Cap, Four Swords games. Well, at least one of the Four Swords releases, which has Vati as the final boss. Let's see. I think Echoes of Wisdom has a different final boss than Ganondorf. I know you fight Ganon in it, but... well, I guess we're counting games without it, so no, Echoes of Wisdom doesn't count. I'm trying to think of what other ones doesn't have it. Doesn't have them in it. Link's Awakening is another one I just remembered. And I think do the Oracle games have Ganon in it? I actually don't know. I haven't played any of the Oracle games. They're like among the few Zelda games I haven't played, along with Zelda 2. Alright, so kind of run around a little bit and see. Thankfully, don't see. Can't exactly swim, so can't interact with the water. Okay, so that's how you do the roll. See, clear the boulders and get some money out of it. Good job, my dude. Tapping is your friend. To tap, just tap the person you want to talk to. Yes, it is. He's available with the password system. Oh, okay. Somebody must have been up to no good when they put them there. Hey, you look like you got some free time on your hands, my dude. Instead of just standing there, will you help me clear the rocks out of the way? Already way ahead of you on that one. Alright, clear the rocks. Thank you. You're so nice. Here, this is for you. 20 rupees. Nice. You see my big brother? Get him good for me, okay? Okay, who's your bro? Is he inside the house? Definitely not a bro. Alright, ceremonies at the castle, celebrating in style. Okay, so, genuine question about Spirit Tracks, and something I've always been kind of confused on. So, it's clear that this takes place many, many years after the events of, like, Phantom Hourglass and Wind Waker. Because it's clear that these are definitely, like, descendants or reincarnations of different characters, but it clearly hasn't been that long if Nico is still alive, and I think it's supposed to be the same Nico from Wind Waker, considering he has a picture of himself in his Wind Waker days. So, what's the time gap with Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass? Because I genuinely never know. Ever notice how this town is crawling with doves? Who cares about doves? They might be pretty, but cuckoos are where it's at. Someday I want to raise so many that you can hear the clucking from a mile away. Trust me, it ain't worth it. I actually lived near people that actually had chickens, and they were friggin' loud, and it drove me nuts. It's 100 years? Okay. You're such a klutz. Why are you just standing there? Everyone knows getting stung by bees hurt. When you see the buzzing, start running or throw yourself into the water. Stat! Bees! Get inside, get in. No, let me inside! No. Don't tell me my first ever game over is gonna be to a bunch of freaking bees. Please tell me I'm not gonna die to a bunch of bees. Get it? For a moment, I really thought my first game over was gonna be to a bunch of freaking bees. Pottery saved me. Oh no, nothing in the pottery. Please let me heal. And the rocks are permanently gone. Oh, rock. Please have a heart, please have a heart. Money is nice, but a heart is more important. I was just goofing around. Let me give you something to make up for it. Got a star fragment. I think these are similar to treasures from Phantom Hourglass. They're just selling fodder mostly. So Phantom Hourglass is a direct sequel to Wind Waker. At the end, they find a new continent, establish new Hyrule 100 years later. Okay. Yeah, I know the general timeline about how Spirit Tracks fits into everything. I just wasn't sure about how much time passed. Try to get a whole bunch of them, because something good happens when you do. You're late! I also love the fact that you can see the train actually appear on the map. Kind of a neat detail. Do you understand the significance of today? In order to become a train engineer in this kingdom, you must have an audience with the princess. If she grants you her permission, you can finally operate a train by yourself. Now hop aboard, we're going to the castle! Good, let's get going. But one last thing, you're going to drive the train to get us there. Call it your final exam. Don't look so worried, it'll be a piece of cake. You need to get us to the castle in 300 seconds. Right now, we're in Aboda's village. And our destination, Hyrule Castle, is right there. There are other trains on the tracks, so be careful not to hit them. Tracks you can drive are on darker colored. The other ones are off limits. So, you think you got this? I like your confidence. I'll remind you on how to operate the train on your way there. Proceed to crash. So, hop aboard. Alright, so train controls are pretty simple. This lever will kind of control how fast and kind of what direction you're going. So I'm going to go max speed. Probably got all this down, but humor me while I tell you again. Again, I'm like 5 seconds ahead of you there, Alfonso. This here's the gearbox. Slide the lever up and down to change speed. And then the bottom one will go into reverse and also acts as an emergency brake. This is the whistle. Tap and pull to just let out the whistle. Yes, I got it. Just let me do it so I can do the whistle. I love it. So yeah, this is basically just how you travel around in Spirit Tracks, and yeah, according to most people that have played this game, the one weakness of Spirit Tracks is probably traveling around. Mostly because it's on rails, so you don't really have much freedom when it comes to movement, but also it is kind of slow, and it takes a while to get to different places. Okay, use the whistle to get animals out of the way. And it looks like that train is about to turn, so I need to... yeah, change at the fork of the road. Though there is one benefit when it comes to the train. Time to upgrade the train into a bullet train. And yeah, that's the other thing. I don't think there's much of an upgrade system, at least in terms of speed. Alright, so I need to change direction. But again, there is one benefit to the train, but that won't pop up for a little while. But trust me, I will show off, I will mention when it pops up. Why no rocket power train? That's what I wonder too. Alright, I think if I slow down enough, I can have that train pass by, and I can keep going in the direction that my train is wanting to go. Come on, train, go a little faster. Also, just ripped out an extra... ugh. Alright, okay, go max speed, go. And hopefully I can get ahead of that train, please. Didn't hurt though, so there's that. Okay. Okay. Please outspeed the train. Please outspeed that other train, please. I don't want to go slower because I don't think this thing goes at max speed. Please, 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 please. Take it. Ah, it's such me. You have got to be kidding me! give up, especially considering I'm seeing something in the corner of my eye, and I probably want to check that. Hey. All right, we're back. Good. All right. So yeah, this is the postman. Because I actually don't know when it disconnects. It never tells me, and I don't know what the last image usually is. So that is kind of a problem. All right. Got a letter for you. So I'll just jump right in and read it aloud. Oh wait, that's the way we used to do things, but no more. Apparently, some folks thought our reading their letters out loud was rude. Not to mention super illegal, dude. So now our policy is just to hand deliver the mail unopened. You're already a marked improvement over the Phantom Hourglass postman, I can tell you that right now. Okay, I delivered your mail safely to you. Well, my work seems to be done here, so I'll be off. See you around. So, go into collection, and let's go ahead and look at the letter from the postman. Our new postal system has started running today. If you're reading this letter, it means my new postman is doing their job right. He's as hardworking and efficient as they come, so be nice to him, won't you? We'll be in touch again if anything new comes up. Postmaster. I'll consider it. Alright, let's try again with the train thing. Yeah, let's go. I'm good. I don't need to hear the rules. Let's go. Okay, back speeding once more, and let's go. I'm good. Well, at least I'm showing off obscure stuff. I'm pretty sure no one really failed this challenge before. So it's kind of nice that I'm showing off a lot of this extra dialogue that I'm sure the developers put a lot of time and effort into trying to put into the game in case anybody failed, but... Alright, so at the first fork on the road, I need to turn. And where is the indicator for me to turn? There we go. Of course, you could also stop at the station, but I think Alfonso will yell at you if you stop at anything other than Hyrule Castle, so... Okay, I think in this case, once again, I think I need to kind of hit a stop at that train up ahead. Okay, hit the brakes. Kind of wait for him to pass by, or I could probably go a little further up. Unless... Okay, I think there was enough space where I could have actually still gone full speed and avoided him. Alright, try to outrun that train, Link. Try and outrun it this time! Come on. Come on. Just outrun it. Just outrun it. Outrun it. Outrun it. Yes. No, Link. Crash head first. Oh, cutscene. We've got a clear view of the Tower of Spirits today. Alright, we're almost at the castle. Use the lever of the gearbox to stop at the station. You could put it to a very smooth stop by just decreasing the speed gently. I'm not gentle at all. Nope, stop. Back up. Back it up. I'm struggling with just stopping. There we go. Good job. You passed the exam with flying colors. Welcome to Castletown. You got us to Castletown. And you know what else? You look good handling a train. That's a sure sign you're gonna make a great engineer. Now, just head to the castle for your graduation ceremony. It is to the north. You can't miss it. Good luck now. Please have a heart. Thank you. Hey there. So I heard your graduation's today. You know, I always had a lot of respect for engineers. Thanks to them, we can go anywhere we want in the kingdom. Plus, they ever transport our goods to different places for us. Yep, when you graduate, I sure hope you'll take me out for a spin somewhere. By the way, do you know who built these railways? People say they've been here since before we came to this land. But how could that be? You're an engineer, right? Do you know anything about this? I technically do. I'm not sure if Link does. Is that you say the tracks were built by spirits of good? Where do you get these crazy ideas from? You live in a world where your princess is like half elf. I don't think it's necessarily that crazy. See, and get a wood heart. That's, I think, the most common treasure in the game. Let's go in here. It's said that our kingdom was established about 100 years ago, but I hear the spirit tracks are even older than the kingdom. And you know what they all meet at the Tower of the Spirits that's nearby? It's all very mysterious, don't you think? Okay, so this lady does confirm, yeah, it is 100 years. A bunch of cuckoos, especially one that's just chilling out on the roof, can't get down. See, nothing in this house. What about this? Looks like a shop. Yep. Probably can't buy anything, but I might as well take a look. Why, hello! Welcome to my store. We have many fabulous items that are sure to please. Take a look around. Okay, so there's a shield, but it's 80. Can't afford it. Red potions, which were stored 6 hearts, 100. Prize postcards for 100. I think that's kind of the equivalent of like raffle tickets in this game. And then 2 treasures, a pearl necklace and a real crown. Both of which were from Phantom Hourglass. Go in here and nope, nothing. I've seen so many treasure chests that I can't get. Oh, hey, Jolene. This isn't the place for kids. Now run home to your money. Not to your money, to your mommy. Yes, Link just has nothing but money. I mean, Link technically doesn't have parents. Like, I think the only time they ever mention parents in the entire Zelda series are in Breath of the Wild, where they mention his father being a knight, and then in Ocarina of Time, when the mother collapsed in the Deku, in the Kokiri forest, dropping off baby Link at the feet of the Deku tree. But as a kid, we're kind of busy protecting Hyrule Castle right now. If you got no business here, I suggest you scram. What's that? You're here for the engineer graduation ceremony? Yes, sir, I am. I've completely forgotten that today was the graduation ceremony. Huh, I didn't know they gave engineer certificates to little kids like you. Guess times are changing. Well, go on in. Princess's throne room is up these stairs. Only invited guests are allowed in. What that means for you is, get lost! What's all the commotion here? Oh, good day, Chancellor Cole. Apologies for the disturbance. This boy says he's come to see the princess. Is that so? You're here for the graduation ceremony? But you're so young. What a waste of resources. The spirit tracks are vanishing. Yet the princess insists on performing these ridiculous ceremonies. Well, come along, boy. We must get you to your ceremony. Follow me. Don't just stand there drooling, Private. Move aside. Yes, sir. I love the two hats. It's so silly.
Raising your head without permission? You ill-mannered urchin!
Don't pay any attention to Chancellor Call. You must be the new engineer. What is your name? Oh, my dude is a wonderful name. Well, my dude, by the power vested in me, I hereby proclaim you.
We're wasting our time, Your Highness! Please, hurry up and finish this foolish ceremony.
Very well, Chancellor. Thank you, teacher. I hereby recognize our newest royal engineer. My dude. Work hard, for we all rely on you. You got your royal engineer's certificate. Now you're a full-fledged engineer. Shh. Take this. No, don't say a word right now. Read this letter and beware of the Chancellor.
The ceremony's over, so I suggest you move along. Why don't you go polish your train or something? Not that it matters much. The thing will be useless before long.
He seems nice. Princess Zelda, I have a great favor that I must ask you in person. Follow the secret path at the top of the castle. Tap the map icon to copy the location to your map. Please, come to my quarters as soon as you can, and don't let anyone see you. Just like in Phantom Hourglass, you can mark the map whenever you wish. Make notes about anything and everything. Alright, is there anywhere I can go right now? Think from this room, anyway. Maybe I have to go this way. See, no, there's just a bunch of soldiers training. So I guess I go through here. Okay, sneakity sneak past the guards. And then go over here. I'm just gonna assume her quarters are up these stairs. Yep. I'm so glad you made it, my dude. Did any of the guards see you on the way? I think like maybe one saw me, but they didn't care, so I'm just gonna say nope. Really? That's great. Listen, you're the only one who could help me. I have a favor to ask of you, my dude. As you know, the Tower of the Spirits has protected our kingdom for ages. The tower connects all the spirit tracks that crisscross the land. However, for some reason, they seem to be vanishing from everywhere. Something must have happened at the tower to cause all this. I must go there to investigate. I've heard tales of a sage who guards our land and lives in the tower. Perhaps she might be able to shed some light on what's happening. Chancellor Cole forbids me from leaving the castle due to safety concerns. I think he just doesn't want me to go to the tower, though. But why? It's clear he's hiding something. I have the feeling that something terrible is about to happen. That's why I absolutely must get to the tower. What do you think? Will you take me on your train? I can't. Yes, I realize I'm asking a lot of you, but the castle guards are under the Chancellor's control. Whether I order or plead, they won't listen to me. You're the only one I can trust. Please, will you take me to the tower? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Alright, please, put this on right away. It's a recruit uniform. The guards are starting their patrol, so getting past them won't be easy. But if you wear this, they'll think you're one of them. I got the thing. Got a recruit uniform. Wearing this, you can pose as a soldier and move freely about the castle. Please, get changed so we can go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll look the other way. Please, hurry. That was fast. Looks good enough, I suppose. Now, let's go before the guard finds us. And actually, really quick, I wanted to see something real quick. There's something strange about the flute Princess Zelda was playing. Can I interact with anything else? Like... Okay, can I interact with that thing on her desk? These guards are pretty serious, so just pretend to be a new recruit. That way, if they see you, they'll think you're just one of them. But if they see me, I'm sure they'll make a big fuss and won't let me out. So please, help me get past the guards without them seeing me, okay? I'll follow behind you, but if you want me to take a different route... touch the marker on my feet and draw a path for me to walk on. Just draw the route you want me to follow. This is the switch icon. If we split up, just tap it to see where I am. And this is the call icon. Tap it to call me over to where you are. Did you understand my explanation? I did. I know you're going to do a great job. Let's get moving. So this game is very, very similar to something like OKUMONO, where you can kind of take control of different partners and just have them control movements using the stylus. And you can kind of tag team between different things. So, gonna go down this pathway. That ought to do, unless the guard changes direction. Hey! Take it! Okay, gonna have Zelda stay stationary. And that top guard doesn't really seem to move much, outside of just going up and down that pathway. Alright, keep you distracted, and then Zelda, I'm gonna have you go at least to this part of the hallway. Also, both of these guards seem really interested in what Link has to say. Okay, so have you go down this way, Zelda. Alright. Now, Link, I'm gonna have you go... Guard duty is a total snooze fest. I don't think I've seen you around. Did you just enlist or something? Ah, no! That was a mistake! Okay, so it's clear I need to take her... I need to take her out this door right here. Being able to mark the map like this makes things so much easier when it comes to actually pointing out what I'm trying to do. Because so often I'm like, oh, I'm going over here, but I can't really indicate where I'm going super easily most of the time. Okay, so I need to get Zelda out of the way of... No! I'm struggling more with this than I think I ever have in the past with anything related to this kind of thing in the Zelda game. Okay, so I keep that guard distracted. Okay, as long as that guard doesn't turn into there, into one of the lower corridors, that should be okay. So I keep Zelda here for a second. Okay. And then you, I'm going to keep you distracted for a second. Wait for Zelda to pass through. Okay. And then we can both go. Look, the guard isn't moving. He's just standing there in the same place. Why don't you try to distract him somehow? I can slip past him when he's looking the other way if you draw a path for me. So I can hop down and... I'll have you facing this way. Don't you have work to do? No. I don't have anywhere. What's that look for? Something in my teeth? Having these little extra bits of dialogue is actually kind of amusing to me. Why are you skulking around me? It's creepy. You're doing this in short bursts. Alright. Now for guard number 2. Howdy, sure is nice weather we're having. Not that I'm slacking on my patrol duties or anything. Okay, have Zelda continue going forward. And I think right about there is where I want because, yep, there's another guard. I don't think you can distract him with small talk, because there's some way you can get him to move from that spot. I can figure something out. Okay, just keep Zelda moving. Just keep her moving. And just out of range of that one guard. Are you the kind that I can distract easily? Yes, you are. Good. Alright. Yeah, keep Zelda moving a little bit. Alright, I think I've done enough distracting for that one guard, so let's move forward. Hey. Hi! Does she have work to do? Okay, so you're a more serious guard, so I need to break some rocks. Hello, rock! And, You! Why are you throwing rocks at me? I wasn't throwing them directly at you. Just near you. Oh, no! Okay, so I think I figured out how long that thing lasts. Okay. Zelda, don't get caught. Man, this game is surprisingly a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought I would have like an easy breezy time with this, but... yeah, I've already... having a little bit of a struggle against some of the... Nope! Maybe I don't go that way? Maybe that's it. And I just leave the castle. That's probably what it is. Alright, just keep moving. What? Thankfully, I can just stop Zelda where she's going. I don't need to have her follow the path. Which is kind of nice. You there. Okay, down and around. And stop right there because I need to distract that other guard with rocks. Oh, I need to switch up. Okay, keep her going, keep her going. Alright, that ought to do it. Let's leave. We did it! We made it out of the castle! Now, let's board the train and head for the Towers of Spirits. What took you so long? Did you keep me waiting just so you could change clothes? Oh, hello, Your Highness. What are you doing here? Hello, Alfonso. Have you been well? So sorry we haven't spoken since you left the castle guard. I must admit, I miss hearing you bellowing orders in the courtyard. You're too kind to me. I'm sure hearing me yell all day was far from pleasant. But you shouldn't distract me with talk about the old days. I'll just come out and ask, what are you doing here without a proper escort? Are you responsible for this somehow? I asked for his assistance. I hope I can count on your help too, Alfonso. I would feel much safer with you at my side. Please, come with us to the Tower of the Spirits. To the Tower of the Spirits? Whatever for? We have time to discuss it right now. I'll tell you all about it when we're aboard. But what if something happens? If something happens, it's exactly why I need you. You were once the greatest swordsman in the whole kingdom. Yes, but that was a long time ago. Now I'm just a simple train engineer living in the countryside. Can't be more than that, but I'll come along with you if you wish. Thank you, Alfonso. Okay, my dude, to the Tower of Spirits. All aboard! That's my line. Okay, in all fairness, I would probably do the same thing, honestly. I don't know, couldn't they just kept it going? Yeah, it would be kind of unwieldy, but you could still technically make it. If you play it right. I don't know. I don't know a ton about trains, so... Your Highness, look over there! What's happening to the Tower of Spirits?
Out for a leisurely stroll, Your Highness? You know, that's not allowed.
Allowed by who? You, Chancellor Cole?
Who else? Who do you think is really in charge? My goodness, pretending to be human is exhausting. Who knew the Chancellor was just another word for royal babysitter? I meant to keep up the ruse a little longer. But you've pushed me to this, Princess. Bringing the boy and the engineer didn't help either.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your infernal meddling. But now those vile tracks are disappearing. The time is finally at hand. All we need now is a little help from you, Your Highness.
I don't know who these two are, Your Highness, but with your permission, I'll be happy to teach them some manners.
How gallant, how brave, how incredibly foolhardy.
Enough out of you. My family has served the royal family for generations.
Melodrama bores me. Byron, would you kindly dispose of this fool?
This man speaks the truth, Cole. His movements are not those of an amateur.
But he is only human.
I told you, I will defend the princess at any cost. And I told you, you're only human.
Oh, Byron, you do know how to put on a show.
It was hardly a fair fight, Cole. Help me! Wow, did he even bother to use a metal hand? Now that's just insulting. No, don't come any closer!
Good work, Byron. That takes care of the first step of our plan. Our work here is done. Come now.
Welcome back, my boy. My head. They hurt you. What happened to the princess? Did she escape unharmed? As long as I'm laid up, you're responsible for her safety. I'm glad to see you're finally awake. There was some hubbub outside. When I went to investigate, people said that the spirit tracks were disappearing. At that point, the guards brought you and Alfonso in from outside. Both of you were out cold, so I've been waiting for you to come too. Now tell me, what happened? Nothing. I don't want to be imprisoned for helping a princess break out. So it was just a rumor. Well, if you think these eyes can't see, you're quite mistaken. You engineers were passed out, and the tracks disappeared.
Still, you say you made it all up?
Actually...
So what you're saying is, the Chancellor is some kind of monster and he kidnapped Princess Zelda?
Link, quickly, find the master... Oh, wait, that's not in the game.
My goodness, what a story.
You're just pulling my leg, though, aren't you?
No! So it's true, you say?
What?
So, what you say is, the princess has been kidnapped! This is terrible. I must inform the princess at once!
Yes, that's right. She's not here. This game sense of humor is winning me over really quickly. I'm loving it. Well, I'm at a loss of what to do. Well, what to do? What about you, Guard? Do you say anything? I really have no idea what you're talking about, little guy. And I certainly don't know anything about the princess being kidnapped. Oh, for that matter, the Chancellor being a monster. That's just crazy talk. That's not crazy talk. This is crazy talk. Sorry. Guard, do you say anything? We're all waiting to see what's going on with the disappearing spirit tracks. Do you know where the princess and the Chancellor are? We could really use their help right now. I cast Fireball! Hello? Hello, guards! Please help me! Can any of you see me? I need your help! Help! I need your help! Can't anyone hear me? Maybe you should question why you're able to float off the ground there, Zelda. Maybe you should question that first. Okay, tap to open the door, and let's go in. Can you see me? I must apologize to Alfonso for what happened. And to you too. I never knew the Chancellor was capable of such evil. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room. A rubber room full of rats. Rats? Rats made me crazy. Crazy? I was... All these years, and I never noticed what he really was. I was a fool. And the Tower of Spirits breaking apart. You saw it too, didn't you? It must have something to do with the dark forces. After all, they made the spirit tracks disappear. This must be the handiwork of Cole and his cronies. But what could their goal be? He said something about the spirit tracks vanishing. What did he mean by that? And why would they take my body away with them? What will they do with it? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I'm much lighter without my body. Listen, let's try again to go to this Tower of Spirits. Now more than ever, we must find the Tower Sage. But before we go, I want to show you something. The spirit flute is a prized family heirloom. It's been handed down for generations. It originally belonged to one of my ancestors, the one who founded this kingdom. It's my greatest treasure of all. I can't carry it while I'm in this state, as you can see, but I'm certain it meant to protect me. I can hardly ask you to do any more for me. But will you take this? And will you come to the tower with me? You're the only one I can turn to now. I got the thing! Got the spirit flute. This pan flute will probably come in very handy. Thank you so much. Now then, shall we go? I will travel alongside you. Also, missed opportunity. Kind of like in Phantom Hourglass, how when you tap on the style on the screen and how whatever fairy you had equipped would kind of lead you. Missed opportunity. They totally should have had Zelda's spirit take over this like sparkle effect. That would have been so cool. Wait just a second. The tracks are gone, and even if they weren't, we don't have a train. How can we get to the Tower of Spirits? Oh, I know. I heard that there's this path from the castle to the tower. But if it does exist, it certainly hasn't been used recently. There's a door at the back of the castle. Maybe the path is there somewhere. Let's go see. Alright, so I think for that, I think I need to actually go to the opposite end of the castle. Again, these are like vague memories for when I played this when I was like 11, 12. Okay, red rupee. Good. So then, what would we down these stairs? What is it, recruit? Eh? You want to leave through the door? Well, I can just tell by looking at you that you aren't adequately prepared. There are all sorts of strange beasts on the other side of this door. It's not the kind of place you want to go without a sword. He's right. Heading to the Tower of Spirits without a sword is too dangerous. Why don't you find the guard captain and ask him to loan you a sword? He'll probably just think you want it for training. Sounds like a plan. And for that, I think I need to go... Hang on, let me look at the map real quick. Can I not change floors with the map? Let's wait. Yeah, legitimately can't change the floor. Maybe I go down this. Let's see, this is the room where I recovered in, correct? Yes. Alright, then instead... I think I did visit this room at one point. I think it's just down this hallway, I'm pretty sure. Yes! What now, recruit? Eh? You want a sword so you can lead through the back of the castle? Did I get that right? Right. Some swordsman you are, running around with no sword. There's something fishy about this. Are you really a new recruit? Your eyes tell the whole story. Alright, take this one. I got the thing... Got a recruit's sword. But listen, just because you have a sword doesn't make you a swordsman. Let me see if you're truly worthy of handling a weapon like that. Alright, time for a little sword practice. These fellows are here to help you train. So don't hold back when you're attacking them. First, the targeted attack. Hit each guard twice with a targeted attack. If you don't know how to do it, just ask. I think this is just tapping the enemy. Good. Targeted attack is the most basic attack. Next is the side slash. But this one, it's kind of flicking to the stylus. Nice form. Now for the spin attack. If you don't know how to do it, just draw a circle and you're good. And yeah, Spirit Tracks, in my opinion, is a lot better when it comes to reading where your stylus is than Phantom Hourglass. Because it seems a lot easier to do that. Just imagine it as a nod to Skyward Sword. They had a sword called Gruse's Sword. If they ever make another, like, Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom type game, they need to do that. They absolutely need to do that. Good work, recruit. You completed all the training exercises. Since you got the basics down, I'll give you this sword. Now, keep up the good work and come back here to polish your skills. Thanks, man. You did a wonderful job. That was amazing. Now we have a sword. We can exit through the back. Okay. So I need to go up. Through here. And then take the left. Kind of left pathway. I probably could have done it through another way, but I prefer this way. Hey, recruit, there are all sorts of monsters. Oh, I see. You got yourself a weapon. All right, then. Be careful out there. I'll say there's strange monsters. I don't think I actually have seen these enemies before. All right. Oh, hey there. It's dangerous being out here by yourself with all these monsters. What? You're searching for a tunnel that'll take you to the spirit track? Tower of the Spirits? Well, there was a path up that way, but recently the rock fell so closed it off. I'm not exactly sure where it was, but if I were you, I would investigate that wall. Alright. So then I'll go up here and... bomb flowers. My instincts tell me. Nope, not quite that wall. Maybe that wall? No? No. Maybe it's like this one? Man, very small blast radius with these bombs. I don't remember them being that small when I was playing Phantom Hourglass. There it is. Tunnel to the tower. It's awfully dark here, and it's kind of damp too. Is this really the way to the tower? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Come on, my dude, let's go. Okay, a couple of keys around, but they shouldn't be that big a problem. Choo-choos? Yeah, not a problem. Man, these enemies really like dropping money instead of hearts, don't they? Okay, that block I need to pull, and also I love the redesigns on these things. I'm honestly upset that there was no tongue-in-cheek nods towards Skyward contained within Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, I'm a little sad about that too. And it's especially weird because Monolith Soft, the people who actually did do Skyward Sword, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, all of those, they love putting in nods to other stuff from their franchises. I mean, heck, the fact that they put in a Xenoblade 2 outfit in Breath of the Wild kind of shows that Monolith just likes doing stuff, referential stuff. All except for Splatoon, oddly enough. Splatoon seems to like referencing stuff outside of Nintendo more than anything from Nintendo itself. Like, they make a reference to the freaking Squid Girl anime. And even to SpongeBob more than anything from Nintendo. The switch after the bottom switch is the left one. Can I do like a map? There we go. Okay, so B. Before you hit the bottom switch, hit the top one. Hit the right before the top. I'm tapping the thing. Thank you. What's in here? Red rupee, nice. Okay. Regrow the bombs and there we go. Again, I'm tapping and it's not always reading it. So let's see. So it's right, up, bottom, left. Okay, got it. I think if you get it wrong, I think it just spawns in more enemies for you to fight, but it's honestly not that big a deal. Hit the bats. Thank you. Well, I can certainly go in and go and buy that shield if I wanted to later on. Do you hear squeaking? Yeah! Oh, how horrible! I'm trying to hit the... Thank you. This beast, which is terrifying. I never want to see him again. Remember this as it comes up later. What's this train? This, my dear, is the Spirit's train. They entrusted us with its keeping. How'd you know that? You can hear me? Are you the sage of this tower? Well, I wouldn't put it exactly that way, but I do watch over the Tower of the Spirits. My name is Anjin. Am I glad to see you? There's something we have to talk to you about. Yes, that polo you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact. Hideous? How dare you! I see that feistiness runs in your family, my dear. But there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled. Oh, did you know someone in my family? Feisty and bright, just like she was. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. She and I were friends for a very long time. My family first arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in the tower then, Anjin? That's a story for another time, my dear. Right now, we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower? Only what the folktales say. Long ago, the spirits of good and the Demon King were embroiled in a never-ending war. In the end, the spirits could not defeat him. But they did manage to imprison him in this tower. It's not chains or bars that keep him imprisoned, but an energy that flows between the tower and the 4 temples that surround it. Oh, of course, Anjin, then the spirit tracks. Correct. The spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower's energy will fade, and so will the Demon King's prison. And that's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Malladus, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles, but it's only a matter of time until they're broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Malladus, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with sacred powers coursing through its veins. Yes, Malladus requires you in order to return. But only your shell, my dear. It would be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit. No! The Demon King's gonna run around in my body? That's too disgusting for words! We have to stop them! We can't let the Demon King return! My thoughts exactly, my dear. At the top of this tower is your body. The Demon King's spirit is also there, To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, restore the energy between the temples and this tower. In other words, restore the tracks between here and the temples. But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks? The answer lies above us in the floors of this tower. 4 stone rail maps are enshrined there. You must retrieve them. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now, the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of those tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs. Of course, thank you, Anji. You have a very important mission ahead of you. The kingdom is in danger. We're all counting on you. You understand the gravity of the situation we're in. You must find the secret rail maps. I will wait for you here. That's what the princesses have always done. From what I understand, it's a kind of a family tradition. No need to get scared. Just buck up and get moving. I could not keep up with it. I didn't even tap anything. I could not keep up with that. I wasn't tapping anything. That just auto-scrolled through the whole bit. Although, that bit of dialogue is some of my favorite in the entire game, and yeah, I'm just gonna say this. This is my favorite iteration of Zelda. Fight me! Sorry to interrupt such a, enthusiastic pep talk, but ascending this tower alone would be impossible. Could Ganon even possess a vessel containing divine blood and power? Maybe? I mean, if he had the full Triforce, I guess he could. Heck, even just the Triforce of Power might actually give him some ability to do that, but I don't entirely know. I mean, it is shown that in Link Between Worlds that Ganon at least got control of the Triforce of Wisdom along with power, so it's possible. There are traps set to snag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation. Is that so? Well, I feel terrible asking, but Anjin, can you guide my dude upstairs? Have you already forgotten what I said? I have my hands full just keeping the tower together. I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't just leave my post. What should we do? Should we go back and get Alfonso? Oh, but he's wounded. Teacher? Captain of the castle guard? But I suppose there's no time for that, is there? What if you went with him, my dear? Me? Go with him? But I'm not sure how much help I'd be in this state. Well, my dear, this kingdom is your responsibility. You mustn't ever forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow. Well, all right. We'd better get going then. With that, Zelda is now our official partner for Spirit Tracks. Can I just say how awesome that is? For what, Zelda actually has more of a prominent role than just being like a damsel in distress or some sort of goal to go rescue. It is so good. I love having this because it not only does this make the game stand out even more. I mean, it already kind of stands out as being the train game on the DS, but it also makes Zelda more of a defined character. You get more of her personality. You get more of her development as a person. It is so good. I love it. Should have tried to get your actual VTuber models to wear a train. Honestly, I can't. I would probably have to. I'll try to have that set up by next week, but yeah, I could definitely do that. Least favorite Zelda game really showed up anyway. Not sure whether Google's correct about this or not, but it says in theory he could because of how similar he is to the final boss of this game, yeah. Let's head over to that door, my dude. Alright, let's go. Welcome to the Tower of Spirits, aka the Temple of the Ocean King, except better in every single way imaginable. Look at these giant doors, my dude. They look really heavy. I don't think one person could open them alone. Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a monster as ferocious looking as that one. Let's get out of here. Can't fight it, let's move. Zelda should always have more or big role to play. She's way too non-existent in most of the games. Yeah, and that's exactly why I love Spirit Tracks Zelda the most. Because she's with you throughout the entire game. You get to know her, and she has a really fun personality. Like, that whole cutscene of her just reacting to the fact that Malladus is gonna take over her body, that is genuinely one of the, like, top 3 funniest moments in any Zelda game for me. Like, that has always stuck out in my mind for years. Even not playing this game much as a kid, I always remember that cutscene because of just how much it made me laugh on my first go-around. What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Though, given the company you've been keeping, perhaps it's no surprise. Hanji, there was a ferocious monster up there with a great big sword. I don't see how we can possibly defeat it. Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're the guardians of the Tower of Spirits. Though they look quite sinister, they won't harm anyone with a good heart. Jean and Hilda deserve better. Oh, yeah, definitely. I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think my dude is evil? There's one possible explanation. With the spirit tracks gone, perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom. If that's the case, you might have trouble beating it. Hitting the phantom in the back with your sword should stop it for a while, but first, you need to gather all 3 of the Tears of Light. That will power up your sword, then you'll be able to face the... Excuse me. Then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect the 3 Tears of Light, then hit the phantom in the back. Sounds tricky. If anyone can do it, I do can. Alright, let's give it a try, my dude. So yeah, we just go back up here and once again try and do the first floor. That phantom's still here. Let's follow on Jean's instructions. We have to grab all 3 Tears of Light without letting the phantom see us. Anyway, why she is spirit? Basically, this evil demon separated her spirit from her body because they want to use her body to resurrect a demon lord. I can tell he means business, so we have to be brave. So like I said before, this is basically the Temple of the Ocean King, but better in every way. There's something strangely calm about this area here. Do you feel it too, my dude? Princess Zelda, can you hear me? It's Anjean! Anjean? Yes, it's me, my dear. Listen, the area you are now in is a safe zone, one that is protected by the spirits. As long as you are in the safe zone, you are hidden from enemy view. Furthermore, enemies cannot enter safe zones. Also, how do we go from Heroic Link to Goofy cartoon variant? Because this is kind of following the same line as Wind Waker. And I don't know, I kind of like the goofier look because... So I've already said this many a time before, but for me, I prefer it when a game looks more stylized than realistic. Because if something is like very cartoony or has a really distinct style, I think it ages a lot better. And honestly, when you look at stuff like when you compare Twilight Princess to Wind Waker, honestly, I think Wind Waker held up a lot better visually than Twilight Princess did. So, I don't know, I kind of like this cartoony style. I think it's super expressive and it's just very memorable to me. And it ages pretty well. Like, this game came out on the DS in 2009, and it still looks pretty good for what it is. Make good use of safe zones to hide from the phantoms. Now, you have no time to waste. You must go find that rail map. It avoids the Uncanny Valley, too. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Anjean. Okay, my dude, let's get moving. Got a Tear of Light, so that's 1 out of 3. Ah, spikes. So like I said before, this is basically Temple of the Ocean King, but better. Why? Well, number 1, there's no time limit. You can spend as much time as you want in this place as you like. I think lots of people enjoy the Wind Waker style for the toon style, yeah. And 2, unlike the Temple of the Ocean King where you basically had to run through the exact same dungeon over and over and over again, like the exact same floors over and over again, here, you kind of just do it section by section, even though you do return to it a lot. So, already fixes 2 of my major problems with the Temple of the Ocean King. Now that you have all the Tears of Light, your sword is full of energy. And last but not least, there's one other reason why I actually really like the Tower of the Spirits. And we're about to see it. Look out! My dude! Time to go full metal alchemist! What just happened? Don't look so scared. It's me, it's Zelda. I don't know what happened there. When I saw that phantom corner you, I just leapt at it without even thinking. Oh, this really is not my day, is it? First I lose my body, and now I look like a heap of scrap metal. Did I mention it's kind of hot in here? Oh, wait a second. Maybe I can be of some use to you like this. It's not exactly what you expect from a princess, but right now that can't really be helped. Come on, let's get moving. We need to find my body. I mean, that rail map. Let's get this door open. We can do it together. So yeah, Zelda is now actually able to take control of the spirit of these phantoms and actually use them to fight other phantoms and help progress through the temple. And this leads to a lot of really fun puzzles. Just trying to figure out how to utilize the phantom in different situations, like this. Because the phantom can't take damage, it can walk over the spikes. Leave it to me, I'll figure something out. And so you can utilize her to solve different puzzles. It's super clever. And again, it reminds me a lot of Okami did, the DS sequel to Okami. Alright, so call so you can follow. Okay, defeat that. And then I need Zelda to step on that switch. Alright, call, come on. Alright. The only downside when it comes to Zelda in particular is that she is afraid of those rats. Kind of keying into that cutscene from earlier. Where she will not move until you defeat all the rats that are around her. She will fight. She does have the ability to fight enemies, but she won't fight rats. Okay. And then what I need you to do, Zelda, is distract that guard. There's another phantom. But wait a second. Now that I'm in disguise, maybe I can trick him into thinking I'm on his side. I'll go try. So, I will wait until Zelda distracts him and hopefully... How goes the patrol? I love the fact that this phantom is actually talking to Zelda like that. It's weird that the spikes haven't gone down. Hang on. Okay. Zelda, I need you to kind of look around for a second. Okay, that will require bombs. There are reasons to revisit these floors once you get more items, but it's not needed. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, nothing there. Okay. No one here. Why are we guarding it? Okay, so I need to... Zelda, I need you to move out of the way of this guard, please. Thank you. I'm telling you to go the other way, Zelda! Fine, fine. I can still make this work. I can still make this work. Okay, so I'm gonna try going up this way and see... don't think I can hop that. Nope. That is a definite no. Zelda is scared of rats? Yep. Alright, so... go down here, and... again, I don't know how I'm supposed to get over the spikes. Zelda, do you mind giving me a hand here? Again, I kind of need you to look around a little bit. Maybe there's a switch nearby that I need to hit? See, nope. Wait a second. Wait a second. There it is. Okay. Okay, so I'll have this guard turn around. You seem cuter than usual. Why? I love how even these technically mindless phantoms have so much personality. That is so freaking funny. I love it. I love it. Okay. And can have Zelda take over a different phantom at different points. And I'll actually get rid of the previous phantom that she took over. Alright, Zelda, let's go. Don't leave without me. And no more tears. It's nice to get out of that clanky outfit and back to my old self. There must be something special about this room. It looks like the light of your sword has disappeared too. Got the forest rail map. Some of the lost spirit tracks on it are reappearing. Great job, my dude. This must be the rail map Anjin was talking about. What could that blue light be? This is Anjin here. Good work, Princess Zelda and my dude. You've done well obtaining the rail map, but now you can't go any further now. Step into the light and return to the tower lobby. Well, you heard her. Let's go. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk to Anjin and see about moving forward. So you managed to obtain the rail map. You two just might be able to restore the spirit tracks in every realm. But Anjin, the rail map has only a small part of the spirit tracks on it. Where are the temples you were talking about? In each of the 4 realms in the temple, look, my dear, the closest one is here. But I don't think you can make it to the temple as things are right now. The rail map has imparted energy to a length of the spirit tracks here. But because of the Demon King's power, much of the energy was lost. So we can't get to the temples, Anjin? Not yet, but there is a way to restore energy to the rail maps. You can ask my people to help you. Your people, Anjin? Indeed, we are called Locomos. We are servants of the spirits. They have entrusted us with protecting the temples and the spirit tracks. By playing our sacred instruments, we generate energy that powers the spirit tracks. Sacred instruments? Yes, and the spirit flute you hold is one of them. This flute was a gift from my grandmother. I didn't know it had any powers. I only heard that it was something precious handed down from my ancestors. Yes, it was I who gave it to your ancestors, but only under the condition that they protect the land for all time. Of course, back then I didn't think things would take such a perilous turn. I'm glad after all these years it's found its way into your hands. I had no idea this flute was so important. My grandmother used to play for me when I was a little girl. If I was sad or upset, the sound of this flute would make me feel better. But even so, I suppose its rightful place is with you, Anjin. No, you two will have need of it. Please, take it with you. For now. You must go find the other locomos and restore the energy of the rail maps. Once you do, the spirit tracks will reappear. Go to the forest first, where you must talk to the locomo Gage. South of the forest temple is a sanctuary where you can find Sage. He will be able to tell you where to go next. Got it. Let's go. Oh, but we don't have a train. How are we going to get to the forest? You may take this. This train is a symbol of the spirits. People don't ordinarily ride around in it. But these are no ordinary circumstances. I'm sure the spirits wouldn't mind lending it to you. Thank you, Anjin. So remember how I said that there was going to be an element of riding the train that was actually pretty freaking awesome? If I'm not mistaken, it should pop up now. There's something strangely powerful about the rail map you recovered. Quickly, Link, assemble a flying craft. Wait, wrong game. You chase your stylus over the tracks. You'll set a path to your destination. So I'm actually not going to go to the sanctuary quite yet. I actually want to take a stop at Castletown first. But get ready. Oh, just one last thing about the rail map. Should you decide to change your destination mid-course, you can redraw the travel route. Yeah. But yeah, this music! Say what you will about the trains in this game, but I don't think anybody can deny the music during the overworld is among the best in the entire series. Wish we had time to chat with folks and hear the latest news, but we really should get to the Forest Sanctuary. Link turned into wolf. Wrong game again. Alright, so I wanted to take a quick stop at the shop so I can buy a shield. Just so I can have it. I got the thing. Got a shield. Defend yourself from minor attacks just by holding it. Sweet. Now we have a little bit of a defense against enemies now. And that's it. That's all I wanted to take a quick stop at Castletown for. It's the castle already. If I'd known this was going to happen, I would have eaten all my favorite foods. Now I don't even have a stomach. No, I can't think about that now. We have to go. All aboard! Alright, for real, let's go down to this. Let's go. Full speed ahead. And again, I'm just gonna sit back and just listen to this music. Of course, there's enemies that are coming after us. Can't just let me enjoy my music in peace, can ya? Also, remember these gates. I'm gonna go ahead and just mark this spot on the map. This is important for later. Get all the cows out of the way, even though they look like the Wind Waker pigs, just with cow prints on them. I don't know. I think it's kind of a fun way to reuse assets. So I just need to go in through here and do this. Forest feels odd. So I'm pretty sure this is meant to be kind of a Lost Woods type deal. Can't change the speed at all. I think I'm gonna keep right. Okay, that was the wrong way. Why are we back at the entrance? What should we do? I think the hint for that actually is right here. So let's go. Like, trick down. They can't you're small. Okay. If you can't do the really useless with traffic trouble. Alright, full stop. Whittleton. We made it in one piece. Look at all the trees in this village. Bet it's crawling with bugs here. Maybe. Ew, I can't stand bugs. You'll have to go on without me. I'll wait here for you. Just me and the bugs. On second thought, I think I'll come with. Again, I love this game's sense of humor. Need something? Just go talk to the chief. His house is right behind. Okay. All right, howdy, I'm the chief of this here village. Word is that you brought back part of the lost spirit tracks. Can't fly, can't sail, can't turn into a wolf, can't ride a horse, can't shrink down, can't even time travel. Useless. We're in a real bind here, so we're much obliged to you, young fellow. But you went into the forest. It's not called the Lost Woods for nothing. If you take the wrong route, you end up back outside. But once you make it through, you'll find the forest guardian Gage. Ask the villagers about the forest. They're the ones who know it best. What about you? What do you say? Welcome to Whittleton, the village where we forest people call home. You're the one who fixed the rails for us, right? Let me tell you, you were in a real bind before you stepped in. What about you? Going to Lost Woods, then here's a little advice for you. Avoid getting all turned around. Listen to the trees, because they talk a lot. Don't just listen. Just don't listen to the fourth tree. It has no sense of direction. Okay, I figured the trees were meant to be the hint. I just didn't remember if I needed to ignore them or follow them. That was the thing I was trying to figure out. See, what's up through here, anyway? This is stamp station. Don't have a stamp book, though. I think I know where I can get the stamp book, but I don't know if I can get it at this point or not. Because that is kind of a major side quest, and it does unlock something for me at the end of this, I think. But I just don't remember if I can, like, get it right now or not. Let's see, there's a shop here. What do they sell here? Let's see, a shield, potion, all that stuff. Bee larvae, and then a wooden heart. Okay. So I guess I'll just follow the advice of that one guy and just follow the trees. Before we go to the Lost Woods, have the villagers told us what we need? Yes? Shall we get going? Yep. Okay, let's go. All right, so go through there. Once again, just go full speed ahead. So full speed ahead. And just ignore the fourth tree. Okay. That was what it was. That was the advice that was given. So, let's see. When is the first tree gonna pop up? That's supposed to give me the hint. Okay. Left. Okay, we're going a little faster now. Okay, here comes tree number 2, hopefully. Okay, left. Really digging the music. It's very atmospheric. Tree number 3. Tree number 4. It lies to you. All right, Forest Sanctuary. Finally made it out of there. Forest was so creepy. I thought a ghost might pop out. Scary. Try looking in the mirror. But then again, can you see your own reflection in the mirror? I'm asking all sorts of interesting questions now that you're a ghost, Zelda. Anjin says that an Alchemo by the name of Gage lives here. Let's go find him. Also, I hope you're getting all the different puns with the Locomo's names, like Anjin as an engine, Gauge as in like a meter that allows you to read different things on a train. Alright, so there's some bombs over here, and okay, so that's on the timer. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. I think I get it now. Let's see, another stamp station. All right, so pick that up. No. Ah! But then again, hang on. Is there enough time? Haha! So at least have a way up and down this whenever I need. Hang on, I need to cut up some grass, heal up a little bit. I said heal up a little bit. Grass, why don't you love me? Rocks, why don't you love me? Why doesn't anything love me? Seriously, why doesn't anything love me? Okay, check out that weird I don't know what it is, honestly. I think that's an enemy unique to Spirit Tracks specifically, so I honestly couldn't tell you. See, don't have any items outside of the Spirit Flute, so... Ah! Almost made it! I almost made it there. I'm worried about just taking a bomb over with me and having it just explode at inconvenient time. Okay. Get that. Run across. Yeah, I couldn't even get it across there like that. The thing is, I think I'm supposed to go this way, too. That's the problem. Nothing from that tree. Where am I supposed to do this? Yeah, you can't do anything with the Kuko up there. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm missing here. I remember being stuck on this as a kid, too. That's the thing. I keep accidentally hitting those bombs with my sword. Actually, I have an idea. If it's giving me 2 bombs, get it just below it. Run it over. There we go. Got it. All right. So it's doing orange blue. Or oh. There we go. Launches off like a rocket. Oh, that was a nice nap. The song just now, was that you who played it? Then I'll give you this valuable piece of information. Listen well. The song you just played is called the Song of Awakening. Guys like me are scattered all over the place. If you play us that song, we'll tell you valuable information. Oh, you could also check out that song on the collection screen. That way, you can practice it whenever you want. And that's it. See ya. Got the Song of Awakening. Play it to wake up anything that's asleep. So yeah, this game actually uses a DS microphone for the pan flute, and I have mixed thoughts. Because on the one hand, yeah, utilize anything that the DS has that makes it unique, of course. I won't deny that. The problem is if you're playing this on like an emulator, or maybe your DS's microphone is broken. I kind of have the same problem as Mario, Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, and how some of the giant attacks in that game rely on the microphone. And it especially makes boss fights like the Fawful Express absolutely miserable because of it. Connect the 2 stone statues that face each other. Okay, so I need to draw this out. That one connects there. This down to here. And then this one is just going down. And there's nothing else. Okay, this one, it looks like... it's going straight... yeah, it's facing each other. So then I would just need to connect this one. There we go. Are you Gage? Gage of the Locomos? Well, yes, I'm Gage. I love the hairstyle. It's awesome. Oh, he seems a bit more informal than Anjin, doesn't he? What was that now? If you have something to say, I'd still like to hear it. Oh, I'm sorry. I meant no offense. Actually, Anjin sent us to speak with you. Oh, yes, of course. You're the youngsters with that wonderful flute. And you're here to restore the spirit tracks to the forest temple, yes? I mean, yes. Yes, of course. We need to recharge the Tower of Spirits with the energy of the forest. Yes, that rail map of yours can't do it alone. You need more spirit tracks. Well, there is a way. Would you like to hear it? Yeah. To restore the tracks that disappeared, you need to know a special song. The Locomos song is a duet that requires 2 sacred instruments. My cello and your spirit flute should do the trick. With both instruments playing the song, we can restore the rail map's energy. So, shall we try it? Best of luck to you. I should really be the one playing the spirit flute, but I can't do it in this state. I have no lungs. Even though I can talk still. Unless it's telepathy. Again, I'm asking all the really interesting questions about all the logistical questions about Zelda being a ghost now. So, shall we try to play the song? Let's. Alright, let's practice a bit before we launch into the real thing. The song has 2 parts, each of which is played by a different instrument. For now, just follow my lead. I'm going to start by teaching you how to play the spirit flute. Slide the spirit flute so the note you want to play is in the middle of the screen. Then blow into the microphone to play the note. Good. Now I'll teach you your part. For this song I'm about to play, imitate me as closely as you can. Pay attention to the timing. I'm blowing as hard as I can, but I won't read it. Are you gonna make me just do this over and over again, game? For the real performance, you'll play that part after I play my part. Okay, so it's making me do it over again. And I'm getting concerned because I'm already starting to feel a little lightheaded. I actually don't have that strong a lung capacity, to be honest, so I'm worried that I might pass out, maybe? We'll see. It goes me, you, in that order. Don't mess up the timing, you hear? So you ready for the real thing? Don't let my part confuse you. Completed a duet with Gage, the Locomo of the Forest Realm. The Forest Realm map has started glowing. New tracks have appeared. Wonderful, wonderful! The tracks to the Forest Temple have been restored. You're natural at that. And you two did really good too. Now, let's head to the Forest Temple. Thank you so much, Gage. Good luck, but be careful. The Forest Temple can be very dangerous. Thankfully, the Spirit Flute is pretty forgiving. It knows that there's going to be issues with the microphone and everything, so I will give credit to that at least. But I'll admit, with the exception of the harp from Skyward Sword, I say the Pan Flute is probably one of the weaker instruments in the series for me. Because even though it is nice that it's actually more involved in the harp, like there's actual notes to be played, and actual like patterns to try and learn, it still does have several logistical nightmares to it, like the fact that the microphone can be broken, and sometimes it doesn't always read it correctly. Right, full speed to the Forest Temple. Go away, Skulltula. Also, pay attention to these signs. They come up in side quests, surprisingly. Shift around and straight ahead. Go away, Skulltula. I mean, I know I can just hold down the whistle constantly and always scare away enemies, but I like listening to this music, okay? Also, remember to mark that for a side quest. Look out for any bunny ears. Welcome to the first dungeon of Spirit Tracks, the Forest Temple. So this is the Forest Temple. Are you ready for what's to come? Of course. Good, then let's go. Let's see, there's another one of these. Hiya, thanks for summoning me. As a reward for you awakening me, I'll lend you my power one time. If you're close to running out of life, play this song and I'll come rescue you. Nifty, huh? Oh, and one more thing, you can't just summon me anywhere. Only a place with strong energy like a temple or the Tower of Spirits. Got the Song of Healing. That's not the freaking Song of Healing. As a fan of Majora's Mask, I am offended. Play this in a dungeon to restore your hearts one time. So go over this way and... yeah, I think I need to use those wooden hearts to hit that switch. Yep. Nice. Then I'll come down here. Yep, enemies. See, they're green variants of those particular enemies. They just have a little bit more health. Fun fact, if you combine every available alternative form, there are 16.5 quintillion possible Pokemon team combinations. Dang. Dang. But again, that's one of the things I like the most about Pokemon is that no one playthrough is ever going to have the exact same team unless you really, really are dedicated to making the exact same team over and over again. Okay, little spider enemies that explode into poisonous gas. Looks like we got our dungeon item. Got the whirlwind. Blow into the mic to send a cyclone in the direction you're facing. Think of this as basically the DS equivalent of that gust jar from Minish Cap. And once again, I feel bad for anyone who has a faulty microphone or have any sort of lung issues. And that blows that open. There we go. Got some bee larvae. And is there anything else of worth? Nope. Okay. I don't think I need to blow that. I think it's fine. And oh, Stalfos skull. Nice. See, right? It's the song. Oh, wait. That was a nice nap. Oh, you're searching for a hidden treasure? Sorry, but there aren't any treasure chests left on this floor. Okay. Go down and... blow the key over. You can do it from either direction, though. Going through or reaching for a second or third time. I know what team I want because I know what works, yeah. But also, it is kind of fun to kind of experiment with different things. Oh, thank you for the follow, Jeebus. Like, it's kind of fun to see about what kind of experiment with lesser Pokemon or even bad Pokemon. Like, I've done a playthrough of Leaf Green with a Muck before, and Muck is not a very good Pokemon, but I surprisingly had a fun time trying to figure out how to utilize it. Okay, so across this and... blow all this away. Oh, stamp. Yeah, there's stamps also in these dungeons, so keep that in mind. The switch and nice treasure. Big green rupee, nice, nice. Unlock this door, and then I'll proceed forward. Yeah, these puzzles are pretty simple, but I kind of like them, honestly. Honestly, that's the best way I can describe Spirit Tracks' gameplay when it comes to its puzzles. It's simple, but they're fun. None of them will really wreck your brain too much, but they're still clever, and they still utilize all they can with the idea behind a lot of these items. Okay, fully healed up. And looks like we got some bubbles, which I assume... Yep, weak to the whirlwind. I'm assuming there's gonna be more enemies around here. Okay, so there's nothing there. What about over this way? Okay, there's a locked door, but I don't have a key. So I guess I need to go up here. First time going through each region, I take my time, explore, experiment with different Pokemon, see evolutions, movements, try out what the game has to offer. Any other playthrough, screw it. Let's blitz through this, please. No, I did not mean to pick it up. No, I wanted to get into position.
Hit that.
Small key. So then I need to go around and... I'm assuming this is going to be a giant arena of sorts. Yep. What am I fighting? Strange bug wizard. Okay. Oh! Well, way to subvert my expectations there, game. Way to subvert them. Hey. Redirect? And, okay. So I'll wait for him to do another attack. Okay, that was easy. Up the stairs. And... okay, I need to unlock that so I can get to the boss key. Or big key. It always switches up every single Zelda game. Like, every game, it switches it up. Look at that keyhole. You think you'll need a special key to unlock it? Nah, you think, Zelda? You think? Let's see. Oh, it's one of those! Okay. Yeah, this is actually really cool. Example, first time played through Y version, I just came from Soul Silver and Diamond, so I was looking around, enjoying the 3D movement, memorizing the map, and seeing what's where, and checking out new Pokemon, finding everything the game has to offer. Then that file got corrupted by the Lumio City bug, and I got X and another Y, and ripped through the game both times because I knew what I didn't want in a team. Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of the same way when it comes to... at least when it comes to ripping through the entire game. I kind of do that whenever I'm in a Nuzlocke run. Like, I always just try to speed through things as quickly as possible, get whatever Pokemon that I can, and see what kind of team I can put together with what I got. Also, that freaking Lumio City bug was so freaking annoying. Thankfully, I knew about it ahead of time because I didn't get it quite at launch, so I was able to avoid it until it got patched out. But yeah, that was really bad that that happened. So I'll run through here. And wait, before I go in. Okay, let me see if I can lure one of these bugs over here, because these are bombs. Like, I hit them, and then I use the whirlwind to try and push them through. Hey, over here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. After that one time, I learned to never save inside the city itself. Always save in the building, yeah. Alright, now that all of that is done, that big key looks like it will open the door in the center of the room. Let's take it over there. So it is called the big key in this one. Okay. Now I have slight paranoia with any modern Pokemon game that I find a building and save there. Looks like a map of this room. What are these skulls and what does that arrow mean? Don't know, but probably should draw it out just in case. Also, a wall of text, yeah. But yeah, it's a shame that a lot of modern Pokemon games had to be so freaking buggy. Because I feel like that's all people tend to focus on. Like, people just complaining about the fact that, oh, that tree doesn't look quite right. I think it was in Scarlet and Violet, I want to say? Or was it Sword and Shield? I can't remember. Because, yeah, even though those games can be very buggy, they also, from what I hear, are still good games. They're just a little unpolished. Let's see, I'm assuming step into the blue light. Yep, return to the temple entrance. Alright, step up and... Oh, we're going double screened. There we go, that's better. Scarlet, I face through the mountain, yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of those Scarlet Violet bugs. Not just through internet stuff, but also I had a roommate in college that played through Scarlet Violet, and I've seen my fair share of glitches from that playthrough too. From watching him play it. Alright, so get around him and blow on his butt. Please do not take that out of context, please. I was up near work on Chuck Flies Around and fell through the mountain and recorded that. Strike multiple times and up it flies. Okay, so it's sending out its bombs. Ah, dang it. Okay, so I need to wait for him to... Well, I need to wait for him to lay down more bombs for me. Because I'm supposed to blow the bombs straight into his face. That's how I'm supposed to get past this phase. And also, I'm so glad that they kept up the tradition of awesome boss fights from Phantom Hourglass. That is the one thing that I absolutely adored from Phantom Hourglass, where that was that the boss fights in that game were awesome. So I'm so glad that they kept that up for Spirit Tracks. Strike at the butt a few more times. There we go. Alright, so once again, I just need to strike all of these bugs, get them ready in bomb form. Bomb you. And there we go. OG Denshard. Denshard attack. What's this game? What's your control setup? I'm playing this on a Wii U, specifically on a Wii U gamepad that I'm holding sideways, basically. Good job! Forest rail map has started glowing. Look! We can return to the temple entrance from here. Let's go back. Got a heart container. And I think just like with Phantom Hourglass, I think there's only 16 total heart containers throughout the entirety of the game. It can be tough with mouse controls. Saw a streamer raging at the most epic moments because they were having trouble doing sword slashes. Yeah, I think the only times that I've ever really used an emulator for any of my streams was playing the DS Pokemon games, and also I technically used an emulator to play Majora's Mask. Like I played one of the PC recompiled. But yeah, for the most part, I try to play these on legitimate hardware whenever I can. Okay, let's go. Alright, so now I think what I'm going to do is head back to the Tower of the Spirits. Full speed ahead! Technically this is emulated, it's just Nintendo section. Yeah, I know, but again, it is on a legitimate piece of Nintendo hardware, so... Also, I just realized I could probably go ahead and do that. Okay. Just getting you pathetic for funny. Yeah, I know. Alright, scaring away the Skulltulas. Love very controlling the train, yeah. Again, I kind of wish that there was a way to go even faster, like getting more speed upgrades as you go along, but other than that, I kind of enjoy the train, especially with the music in the background. I love the music. Have you beaten the game before? I played it when I was really young, like I borrowed it from a friend, and I only got to the second dungeon. This is my first, like, full playthrough of the game. What was that? I don't know what just happened, but it doesn't look good. Let's just stay away from those trains. I think that would be best. So now I believe these trains will now actually just be more aggressive towards us. And will actually try to hit us instead of just kind of being on the convenient path like before. They even have their own intimidating music as they try to follow us. Alright, I think as long as that train doesn't turn into our pathway later, I think I can make it to the tower from here if I just keep to this route. Also, how closely behind is this train? Oh my gosh, it's right behind me! Oh my gosh, train, go faster, please. Faster, 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 faster. Okay, it turned. Good. Oh, and here comes the other one. Alright, how closely behind is it going to follow? Okay, so it got a little bit of distance. I think I'm okay. Assuming it doesn't try to go faster than me. Alright, just keep your distance away from me, evil train. Just keep your distance away from me. Okay, I'm good. I'm okay. Into the tower. Alright, Anji, you got anything new for me? Thanks to you two, the Forest Temple has been re-energized. And now, the Tower of Spirits has plenty of energy too. Thank you. What temple should we head for next? The next temple is deep in the mountains and closed off by snowstorms. But again, you must first obtain a rail map. Now that the energy from the forest is flowing into the tower again, you can go farther up the tower to the level of the next rail map. Obtain it quickly, you two, for you must get to the next temple soon. So, the next area is a snow area after just doing a forest area. And there's a Song of Healing. I think I'm gonna like this. Look at it, dude. The stairs go up higher than they did when we were here last time. Let's go to the new floor and find the next rail map. Again, it's so nice I don't have to redo that first floor like Temple of the Ocean King. I am so happy for that. Floor 4. Into the any DS3, DS games, any games Switch. Into the Gungeon, Metroid Prime, Portal 2, Kid Icarus Uprising are high up on my list. Oh, I love Kid Icarus Uprising. Honestly, I wish I could play 3DS games on stream. Like, I wish I could find either a good emulator or find some piece of hardware for me to play it. Cause, dude, I want to play Kid Icarus Uprising on stream. That's like one of my favorite games. And they just won't freaking release it on Switch or anything like that. And it frustrates me. Getting into one of those clanky suits of armor is the last thing I want to do. But I'll do it if you think it'll help me. Please. Well, I'm not looking forward to this. I hope I can endure the heat. Alright, so I had to... Okay, so those phantoms are fireproof. It's good to know. Whoa, I did not mean to hop in there. I meant to blow that to the opposite side. What's in here? pirate necklace. Okay, skillfully avoid that phantom. And grab that. You just need the correct capture card and a cable that connects it to your monitor or PC. Yeah, I know, but still, it's kind of frustrating. Plus, I'll actually be honest, my 3DS charging port thing, it's kind of loose. Like it struggles to recharge. 3DS capture card requires special installation. Yeah, that's the other thing. You either need very, very special, like 3DS, or you need to just get some sort of convoluted setup. Again, that's why I do Wii U for certain DS games and emulators for others. Because again, if I could do it on legitimate hardware, I would, but I can't. Okay, so have him run over here. And Zelda, if you please. Hey, look, now that I'm a phantom, I can walk through fire and lava. I'm like a walking, talking shield. All right, so I need you to block the fire. All right, come on, Zelda, let's go. Okay, how far into... Okay. So... Playing as Zelda in my Zelda game. What a concept. Yeah, it's funny how people flipped out over Echoes of Wisdom being like, oh my gosh, finally, a Zelda game where you can play as Zelda. And meanwhile, this game has existed for 17 years. This armor can withstand any heat, so feel free to hitch a ride on my shield. But yeah, Shaga, have you played any DS, 3DS games? Remember, you can only climb on from someplace high, like a platform. Every game I mentioned is playable on either 3DS or Switch, yeah. Okay, so hop onto Zelda, and please don't take that line out of context, please. And go up here. Link, I think you can hop off now. You don't need to ride Zelda all this much. There we go. So go up here. And what's around here? Okay, so another lava riding thing. Okay, switch over to Link and hop on. Okay, kind of scout things out a little bit. See, yeah, that should do it. Wah! Okay. Got a big green rupee, nice. Okay, so let's trigger that. Okay, as long as that thing is going. Unless there's a second one just down here. Yep. So slip around here, go this way. Alright, come on, Zelda. Alright, here's to assuming I need to potentially fight whatever has right over here. Yeah. So you got a case of I need to corner this enemy. Easy peasy. Got a small key. Oh, I did not mean to do the call. Did mean to move Zelda like that. wish more games let you draw it directly on the map. Yeah, it's really good for keeping notes. Like, that is one thing I really like about the DS Zelda games, is that it allows you to really keep notes and help you remember what important details about the dungeon you're in are. Okay, switch to Link, and can I? No, I can't quite hop off there. Okay, up these stairs. Eek! What is that disgusting monster? Phantoms are terrifying, but at least they're not as revolting as that thing. Let's fight them together. Alright, I think for these enemies, I need to have Zelda try and strike it while I strike from the back. Okay. Strike it, Zelda, and back away, back away. Yeah, come on. Okay. Try and attack it. And take that out of context. I mean, if you want. I mean, it's the internet. I mean, really, who's gonna stop you guys from doing that anyway? Okay. Let's again have Zelda hit it. Keep on hitting Zelda when I should be hitting there. Alright, getting to 60 plus, yeah. We did it! We work together, nothing out there can stop us, right? Alright, come on, Zelda, let's go. Yeah, I don't think there are gonna be too many enemies from here. See, there's that guy, but I'm not worried about him at all. Block. Back when Link's name was a suggestion. Yeah, I can hop on top of my shield from that perch. Yep, but I need you to stand there. Okay, follow. Oh, I did not mean to hop off there. Okay, back over to the perch. And again, try and attack it. And this time I'm not going to try to do the targeted thing. I'm just going to be doing the slashing. Okay, pick up the money. Get 420. And let's keep going. Yeah, there's another enemy up there, so I might as well go and attack. I feel like I would prefer the alternate timeline where instead of Link being his permanent name with voice acted cutscenes, you got the option to make Link a girl. So, Linkle? So, Canon Linkle? Okay, so I'll need a key. Okay, go over this way, and Zelda, can you pick it up from here? Because it's not like Link couldn't be a girl's name. I guess that's true, yeah. and go. Before it goes off, thank you. Right, all the way over to the door, and Link, could you just unlock it from up here? No. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Right, that's the end of the line. I'm back to the way I was before. That must mean the rail map is in this room. Got the snow rail map. Some of the last spirit tracks are on it are reappearing. One frame for a second for. Yeah, my internet is kind of lagging a little bit on my end, so that's probably why. And again, I can't really plug my laptop into Ethernet because A, I don't have any more ports, and B, my laptop doesn't do Ethernet. Like, it doesn't have an Ethernet port. So you retrieve the second rail map, and your next task is clear. You must go to the Snow Temple and restore the flow of energy to the tower. Find the Snow Snake Sanctuary where the Locomo Steam resides and talk to him. He'll help you open the way to the temple. This is a heads up so you need, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a frequent thing with me where usually if there's an issue with the stream, it's usually because of my Wi-Fi. Like, I think the only time where I didn't... Like, I think the only times where I had issues with my stream and it wasn't related to Wi-Fi, it was usually because my computer crashed. Which, even then, I think it's only happened twice. Though one of those times was actually in my last stream, where my computer just up and just crashed fully. Alright, so... do I want to make a stop at Castletown, or do I want to keep going? Nice Ruby Cat, thanks. Yeah, I think I'll take a quick stop at Castletown, see if there's anything new for me there. Okay, scare away the boars. The horn is supposed to scare the boars away, right? I think it was just the graphics lagging, not the sound. Yeah. Yeah, that's usually a Wi-Fi thing, because audio always keeps going. It always does pretty well. It's always, it's always the, graphical thing that lags. It doesn't help either that, my laptop uses integrated graphics and not dedicated graphics cards, so... So it's not like it's the best graphically, either. And able to upkeep with the whole graphical thing. It's also another reason why I don't go above 1080p 60 FPS on my... Or, no, 30 FPS on my streams. See, doesn't look like there's anything new in terms of the store. But I think I just noticed something out of the corner of my eye. Yep. Oh, yep. There's a little Tingle statue right there. kind of cute. And hey, mail. Honestly, forgot about the prize postcards. Yeah, honestly, I kind of did too. But then again, I more attribute that to the fact that I haven't played this game in like 10 plus years. Greetings, I'm here with a letter from Mr. Alfonso. He told me he recently suffered a nasty injury, but is now on the mend. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, your letter. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Here you go. Okay, I delivered your mail safely to you. Well, my work seems to be done here, so I'll be off. See you around. Okay, so collection, and let's take a look at that new letter from Alfonso. Dear my dude, I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you more. That guy really did a number on me, so I was feeling pretty rough for a while. Luckily, I'm feeling better now. Would you mind coming to get me at the castle and taking me back to Oboda? Honestly, that sounds good to me. Plus, I think I do get something good out of this. Maybe? I don't know. Did this guy used to have wings of Phantom Hourglass? Yeah, and he also read your mail out loud. Which meant that any piece of mail that you got in Phantom Hourglass, it was literally just read to you, and you can never, like, reread it at any point in time. And it also meant that the mailman did something illegal in Phantom Hourglass. Ah, my dude, so you got my letter, did you? I can finally get around on my own again, but what hurts most is my pride. How can I fail to defend the princess? Truth is... Was that princess's spirit is here with us? You have to go to the snow realm to get her body back. Yeah, no privacy. Well, normally I'd say you were crazy, but you seem pretty... And it was especially worse because I think at one point the mailman actually reads you a letter that wasn't intended for Link at all. It was wrong mail. Thing is, from here on out, there are going to be lots of monsters. And an ordinary train like yours isn't going to be able to stand up to them. I have an idea, but we have to go back home to Oboda first. Use your new train to take me there. I'll be waiting at the station. So I'll just meet Alfonso back at the castle, I guess. Or I guess back at the train, not the castle. And also, I want to check something real quick. Is this thing now available? Now that I've at least done one dungeon. Hello there, my green friend. How are you? This is where we play Take 'em All On. As the name suggests, your mission is to knock down every enemy in sight. Now, make no mistake, this isn't a game for the faint of heart. You want to play? Maybe? Is that a twinkle I see in your eye? Okay, listen up, Greenie. It's simple. I'll open a door for you in a second. Just past the door is a monster-infested dungeon. There's no place for weaklings. Your goal is to get rid of all the baddies and get to the end of the dungeon. However, you'll find nothing to restore your health inside. Nothing at all. Depending on where you are, your items won't work either, so watch out. If you pay attention, it'll be lights out before you know it, Greenie. Now, what'll it be? Want to play Take 'em All On? He reads protected health information in direct violation of HIPAA. Hyrule Insurance Portability and Accountability. That's kind of clever. Playing once costs 50 rupees. As much as it hurts to get rid of that 420 number, yeah, I gotta go ahead and give it a shot. I don't think I'm gonna go for 100% on this playthrough, but I will try at least some of the minigames. 2, 1, go! Okay, as long as I keep my distance, I should be okay to take out a lot of these guys. And it looks like I can get some of my money back for fighting some of these enemies too. Nice. Okay, next up are Octoroks. Probably the first time actually seeing them all game. Thankfully, if you're facing them, your shield will block the rocks. So I can at least be thankful for that. There's a minecart archery minigame in the late game you look forward to. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so a couple rats plus bubbles. So let's take care of the rats first. And... got hit once. Okay, hits and... Got it. Alright, my question is, how many rooms are there in this? Hey, smack these guys are... I tapped on the thing. I don't know why you didn't do the swords thing. Didn't do the targeted attack. Okay, still have 3 hearts. I should be okay. Blow it against the wall. Back up north. Okay, at least the whirlwind is effective against the keys. Yeah, I don't get why it's not reading as many of my stylus taps as it probably should. Okay, so it's 2 of these wizard guys. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright. Okay, just back up a little bit. Just back up. Crap, I'm only 1 hit away. Okay, I can focus at least on 1. I can handle 1. No! Okay, only a quarter heart. Only a quarter heart. Got it. And that should be the last one. Gosh, I hope. Oh, you've got to be... Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. At least my first game over wasn't to a bunch of bees like I thought I would at the very beginning of this game. Got nailed, did you? Aren't you ashamed? All you can do is try again, boy. Need to push it for next time. Yeah, I know. I'll try that again another time. For now, let me take Alfonso back to the village. Actually, wait. Heal up. There we go. Come on, let's head to Oboda Village. Okay, based off this pattern, I think... Yeah, that looks good. Okay, let's go. Maximum speed. Actually, I might need to change direction based off of that train that's about to come into my pathway. So let me switch up. And then from here, I need to go right. I also may need to slow down for that one train that's... Or you can change direction and just follow that enemy train. That works too. That works too. It's trying to just catch up with its pal. And And also, thank goodness this isn't one of those cases where sometimes you'll have to escort different people on the train, and sometimes they'll have you try and obey those signs, and sometimes that can make things go on a little longer than normal. And also, I see that thing in the distance. I think I'll wait until I unlock the tracks for that before I do anything with that giant sign up ahead. With like that giant gate. Just a little further and then we reach Aboda. Oh, animal. Out of the way, cows that look suspiciously like pigs. Go away, giant, like, elephant bird thing. Okay, a little bit further. Yummy beef pork. Actually, beef and pork together are actually pretty good, depending on how you combo it. That is one fine-looking train, if you don't mind me saying. And that ride was smooth as silk. Can't believe you got such a nice train for the Tower of Spirits. But like I said, I don't think you can handle the dangers you're likely to face. Let me rig something up for you. Oh, but it's going to take some time to get ready. Come back here in a while. Why don't you go visit old Nico while you're at it? I'm sure you'd be happy to see you. Sounds good to me. Let's see, that's the... Go in here and... Hey! Hi there! How was your ceremony? So you're finally a real engineer. Ah, this is a happy day. Say, why do you dress like a soldier? It's strange, you look just like a friend of mine from when I was a young man. That reminds me of something. Since you can travel all over the world by train now, would you mind doing an old favor for old Nico here? Favor? Back in the day, I used to love traveling. I visited so many exotic places. Every place I go, there'd be a station where I could get a special stamp. I never did figure out who built those stations. Anyway, collecting these stamps was a way to record my travels. I love those little stamps more than anything, but back then, I didn't have anything with me to stamp them in. It was a sad state of affairs. Which brings me to that favor I was talking about, my dude. Would you use the stamp book to collect those stamps for me? Here it is! Got the stamp book. Get stamps from every part of the world for Nico. Please collect a whole mess of stamps for me. If you get a lot, I'll give you something special. Off stream, I will be going back and getting all the different stamps because you already know where the stamp presses is. I might as well just save time and just do them all off stream so you guys don't have to watch me just go back constantly to places we've already been. Hey! Because completing the stamp book is actually one of the things that I want to try and do. Oh, you got here just in time. Check this out. It's a cannon for your baby. It's a cannon for your baby. No, it's a cannon for your train. With this baby, you can smash through boulders. You can even knock out any baddies that get in your way. Now that you got this, you should head to the Snow Realm. You gotta help out the princess. We're counting on you, my dude. It's tough to get all the staffs. Yeah, I know, but still, it's worth at least trying. And plus, I feel like every Zelda game, I at least try to do one lengthy side quest. Even if I don't 100% it. Like, when I played Skyward Sword, I did all the gratitude crystals. And Twilight Princess, I did the magic armor quest. Ocarina of Time, I did the Bigoron swords. Like, I did at least one lengthy quest every time. So, but I think we'll go ahead and call it here. So, next time on Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, we make our way to the frigid north. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed that, and, not the kinstones, I hope. Oh, no, I didn't do the kinstones. Plus, that's a Minish Cap thing, right? Because I didn't actually play Minish Cap, on stream, at least. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Just a quick refresher. Tomorrow's stream will be more Okami, and then after that, it's just gonna be resetting for the next week. So, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there, and you all have a good rest of your day. This is Chronofahx, signing out.